Hi everyone and welcome back. Today's video is the Finish 9 by New Year finale. So I am going to do mini reviews like I normally do in my finales, just to let you know how I like the product, would I repurchase it again, as well as at the end of the video I will put the amount of how much money I used with the products that I did finish. So for the first, before I start too, I just want to put a disclaimer out there, I guess, that, I just want to say that, I never had this problem on my channel, thankfully, but I do feel bad for some people that I watch that they recommended something and then some viewers went out and tried it and I guess it didn't work for them and they got all mad at the, YouTube creator. And I just want to say that whenever I do a review or a demo or just my thoughts and opinions on a product that I've used, that's what it is. It's just my thoughts and my opinions. I mean, obviously there are products that I'm like, oh yeah, you gotta try this because it worked so well for me. But I hope everyone understands that everyone has different skin tones, skin textures. Again, I know I don't know anything about skin and I don't work with skin, but I'm just, we all have different skin types and stuff like that. So even though I suggest something, I'm just basing it off of how it worked so well for myself. And I'm like, oh, well, this is a great product to try it out. That's why there are return policies for people that, purchase things that don't work for them. You could hopefully return it. But that's, I just want to make it out or put it out there that it's just my opinion. There are plenty of YouTubers that I watch that I get recommendations from. And, they've worked and I love the product, and there are things that I've tried that just completely stink and I don't like the product, but I don't stop watching the person or give the person a negative comment because it didn't work for me. I'm just going off of the chance that hopefully it might work for me and hopefully I will like it. So I just wanted to put that out there. I don't know, I've been watching a couple of videos and I just felt bad for these couple of YouTubers that I watch. Anyway, all right, I'm going sidetracked. Alright, so for the first 5 items I got a this is by Juice Beauty, and it was a little skincare kit. So the first item, and all these that I started out with the skincare kit, they were all brand new. So this is the Blemish Clearing Cleanser. So I am all done with this. I started with the full bottle, like I said. This was my first update, this was my second, and it's completely gone. Now this, I really did not care for this cleanser. I had to use quite a bit for it to lather up. I tried it with my Clarisonic for at nighttime, and I could not stand it with my Clarisonic at all. It didn't lather up or foam up at all. So I didn't even use it with my Clarisonic when I was using this. It had it had a weird smell to it, almost I don't know, I want to say medicine, a medicine-y smell and everything. So, this is something that I wouldn't repurchase by itself again. This is the first time I'm trying out Juice Beauty products. I've never tried anything from their line before, so I was excited when I got the little set, to try it all out. But this is something that I wouldn't repurchase. It didn't have enough foaming action for me, and I don't like it that I couldn't use it with my Clarisonic. So, you can use it, but it just didn't bubble up for me. Alright, so that was that. The second item that came with it was the Blemish Clearing Serum. So that is this little tube right here. And so I started with the full bottle. This was my first update. This was my second, and then it's completely gone. Now this one, let me see. This again, it was a very liquidy type of a serum, which most serums are. It was, I felt a little bit more liquidy, and I don't know, again, just the smell was just really weird to me. I didn't see any kind of visible results, for me to say, oh, this is something I definitely have to get. Now, the next 2 items were moisturizers. So I'll go with this one first. This one was the Stem Cellular Repair Moisturizer. And this was in this little pot. And this is completely all gone. Now this, I would consider repurchasing. Again, I don't know what these prices are. I have to still look them up, what they are, by themselves. But this, for the smell alone, I absolutely loved. It was a nice, citrusy, lemony, orange smell. I loved the smell of this. And it was a nice light moisturizer that I could wear during the day. So I really did enjoy this. And again, depending on how much this is worth, or how much, you know, how much the price is, I would consider buying this. I really liked that moisturizer. Now this is the oil-free moisturizer, and it's lightweight and balancing. This cracked me up because this, I think, was completely the opposite. Well, I'll show you first. This is the bottle. So again, I started with the full bottle. That's my first update. Second, and it's done. Now it says lightweight and balancing. Okay, lightweight I think is furthest from the truth, because this thing, when you put it on your face, it had so much of a white cast because it was, I think, just so heavy, like heavy. It was so heavy. And so I had to, put it in, and it took me a good while to actually let it seep into my skin. Meaning I had to spend literally a couple of minutes for seriously it to really get in my skin where it didn't look like I just put on white paint over my face. Because that's how like creamy it was, or I would say heavy. I wouldn't even say creamy, I would say heavy. I did not like the texture. It had a very waxy type of a texture. And it just was very, very greasy. It was something that I could not put on and then go to bed right away, because my pillowcase would have stuck to my face if I would have slept on my side first. And I'm being serious. I did not like this one at all. Now I would say if you are a very dry skin person, then you would probably love this, because it was just way too, I think, hydrating. It left me just too greasy. So I did not like that at all. I would not repurchase it for me. And then the last item that came in that was the Green Apple Peel Blemish Clearing. And again, it came in a little pot, and this was a peel that you did once or twice a week. And I did like it. I mean, I think the smell was, I can't remember if the smell was weird or whatever, but it worked good. I would see how much it is. Nothing that I was like, oh my gosh, I need to have, but it worked nice. So out of those 5 things, the biggest thing that I would repurchase would be the Repair Moisturizer, the Stem Cellular Repair Moisturizer. So those things were $39. Excuse me. I believe I got it at Ulta. It was a $55 value, but I got it for $39. So those are gone. The next item was, let's see, I have my little list. Alright, so the next item was the green tea, Shea Butter Green Tea Strengthening Oil Moisturizer. It was for your hair. And this I had obviously a problem using. I think there was an update that I didn't even use it at all. And I really can't remember. I know I didn't start with the full bottle. I want to say I started with here. So I was here was an update, and this is where I am right now. I obviously didn't finish it, like I mentioned in my last video. I don't put a lot of products in my hair, so it was seriously something that I completely forgot to even use. But I will say, because I've been really concentrating on using it, that I do notice, I don't know if it's strengthening my hair, but it definitely is making my hair very soft. So I am liking this now. Like I said, I put it, after I take a shower, I'll go ahead and I'll put some in my hair, and I'll let it dry naturally like I did today. And then if, I know I'm going to wash my hair like the next day, I'll put it in at night too and just leave it in a loose bun, which I got that little tip from Dorothy with cupcakes. I think it's cupcakes to curlers. No, curlers to cupcakes. One or the other. But hi, Dorothy. Hi, Dorothy. But yeah, so I am actually really liking this. If it's something would I repurchase again after this, probably not. But I am enjoying it. The past couple of weeks I've been really focusing on it. So that is that, but unfortunately I did not finish that up. The next 2 items were the Bath & Body Works lotions. The first one was in Sensual Amber. I started with the full bottle. This was my first update. This was my second, and it's completely gone. Love the smell. I already have a backup of it. It's just a very nice warm smell, perfect for fall. Yeah, I will always buy this scent. I absolutely love it. And then the other one was the Twisted Peppermint Body Lotion. And, you didn't even see the marks because the last update, I think I haven't even opened it up yet. but as you can see, it's completely all gone. I finished this in like, I think I finished this in like 23, 24 days. So like I said, I use lotion every single day, sometimes twice a day, like in the morning and at night. So I knew I wouldn't have a problem finishing this up. Love the smell too. I do have a backup of it. It's just a very nice pepperminty smell, and it leaves your body very cool feeling, which I really like. So love it. We'll repurchase it again after I'm done with the ones that I have. So those are done. The next item was the Glam Glow Mask, and this is the blue one. Now this is the 13-month hydrating treatment. So I started out with, I think, pretty much a full bottle. I think I used it once before, but completely done. So that is that. These are expensive. The Glam Glow ones are expensive. This, for me, because I have very oily skin, I would not repurchase this particular one again. This, I think, is more for people that have dry skin because it is a very hydrating mask. The cool thing about this one is that you can use it obviously as just like a treatment and leave it on your, face for 10 minutes after you wash it, and then, wash the treatment off your face. Or you could actually use this as an overnight mask, like almost like a nighttime moisturizer. And I did use that several times that way. Instead of using a nighttime moisturizer, I would just wash my face, I would tone, and then I would go ahead and put a thin layer of this and just put it on, wait a couple of minutes, and then rub it in really good so it was in my skin. And then I went to bed, and then the next day you just sort of wash it off, and your skin is very moisturized. But I don't think I need this because, again, I'm just so oily. I think I have enough moisture in my skin. So, and it does leave a bit, when you're putting it on for like the 10 minutes, if you do use it as a treatment, because you are putting a little bit more on as a treatment, you do get that tingly feeling in your skin, and you even feel that a little bit after you've washed this off. But nothing where, like, it's uncomfortable or anything like that. It just has like that cooling effect. But yet it was weird because when I used it as a moisturizer overnight, maybe because I used very little bit of it, you didn't have that tingly feeling. But like I said, for me, I wouldn't repurchase this specific one again because I do have oily skin. I don't think there's extreme hydration treatment or hydrating treatment. But if you have very dry skin, you might like this. But I would say with these, go into Sephora and get a sample to see if it's something that you like, because these are pricey. And then the last item, if you remember, or if you watched my last update, I had the 2 Avon creams that I winded up throwing away because they were just no good. And I replaced it with this Rituals Miracle Scrub. It's a hand scrub. So I started out with this line, and this is where I am right now. I mean, it's a good hand scrub. Will I repurchase this after this is done? No, because, I mean, this is just for me. I don't need a scrub specifically for my hands. I can use a body scrub and just put some on my hands and use it that way if I, want to have a hand scrub. So, I mean, obviously after using this, it's nice to use, but it's not something that I will repurchase after this is done. So that is it. Again, I will leave the total somewhere where you can see it. And that is it. This was a successful finale for me, so yay! Like I said in the beginning, I didn't think I was gonna... Actually, my line is lower than this. I'm just looking at it now. I'm really actually right here, but whatever. I said in the beginning of this challenge, I knew I wasn't gonna finish this because, like I said, it takes me a lot to remember to use my hair products because I really don't fuss with my hair a lot at all. So out of 9 items, I finished 7. So I am happy about that. So if you guys did this video and you've done your finale, please let me know in the comments down below so I can come and check you out and see how you did. And that's it. I am so excited and looking forward to all the new projects for 2016. If you guys are joining in on any, or you're starting your own new ones, please let me know so I can see what they're all about and maybe possibly join in with you guys. I think that's it. I hope you guys are having a blessed day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys. Mwah.